Being productive in your free time is a lot like blowing out a candle because you try and then you try and then you try and then the next thing you know, it's time to go to bed. That's how I see it. Some people are very kind and they use their free time to give directions to lost police officers. But some people are not so kind and they tell me to stop filming them. Some people use their free time when they see a nice tree to make it a memorial for someone they love, which is nice. But these people usually don't use their free time to learn about punctuation. Some people use their free time to party all night and wake up with no clothes in the street. But they also wake up with candied yams, so that's fun. Other people really like when it snows because they can use their time to use the grill and flip some burgers. In my free time, I usually stay in my apartment and pace. I also admire my amazing artwork I put up on the walls. It's really good. I also print out old text messages people sent me to remind me of when I was useful. I even use a label maker in my free time because I think it's important that people know what is mine. My couch. And I drink a lot of water in my free time, but I do not own a water bottle, so I have been using a Tupperware. And Tupperware is much better than any water bottle. Much more efficient. But one time I drank distilled water thinking it was spring water, which led me to a dark place on the internet. And of course that led to other weird places on the internet. And I learned that Bill Cosby still has a Twitter. And he uses it all the time. Like, every day he's tweeting. And he even tweets about his Supreme Court morning sessions. When I realize I've spent way too much time on the internet, I decide to go outside and take a walk. Because it always puts me in a good mood to see the beautiful colors on the trees and admire nature. And then I get to walk around and see all the smiling faces on my neighbors, which keeps me in a good mood because their smiles are never unsettling. And when I keep walking, I find a missing cat, which is exciting, but then I do not know who to call. But one thing I've been trying to do in my free time is be more creative, and I've found that when I break something, all I need is some blue tape, and it always fixes the problem. And if I break something else, then I just get more blue tape, and that works. I've also learned in my free time that if something says sanitation, that does not mean it is clean or you should use. I've enjoyed reading a lot of signs in my free time. Some that say nice messages and others that say Chris. So I spend a lot of time sitting, enjoying the day, but I noticed something weird. There's a lot of pumpkins in my neighborhood. It's late December, but they're everywhere. And when I kept seeing more and more pumpkins, I decided to ask a local what they thought the reason was for why there are so many pumpkins in our neighborhood.
I'm gonna say laziness.
So if it's just laziness, maybe there's no cure, but at least we're all doing something with our free time, even if it's just collecting dark red liquids.